Have you ever wondered why you can't seem to stop loving someone, even though that someone keeps hurting you? There's a real psychological reason for that. It's called trauma bonding. Trauma bond. If you haven't heard of these dynamics before, I'll try to explain this the best way I can so that you will have understanding of the concept. A trauma bond is a deep psychological and emotional attachment that forms between the victim and the abuser. If we are in an abusive relationship, our brain and our nervous system will protect us by attaching us to the source of our pain and the source of our comfort. Source of our pain, meaning this is during the difficult times, the explosion of the anger and the abuse, the height of abuse. The comfort is during the good days. It's not always 100% abuse in an abusive relationship. There are good days, there are lighter days. So that's where the comfort comes from. Trauma bonds form through cycles. Cycles. So how are cycles formed? In a relationship, the stage one is the loving, caring, the love bombing. That's a stage one. Stage two is the building of tension. That's where you start seeing each other's mistakes and flaws, where the nagging starts, the questioning starts, and then stage three is the explosion of anger and the beginning of the abuse. After this is the control, where you are not allowed to do this, we're not allowed to go there, stuff like that. But then when the anger subsides, the cycle goes back to the first stage, which is the honeymoon stage, the loving, the caring, the love bombing stage. See, it repeats because it's a cycle. Abusers tend to win you back into the relationship. So they will go back to stage one to get your affection again. As the cycle repeats, becomes addictive, more addictive to the brain than love. So in this cycle, when your husband is showing you love and tender moment, your brain releases dopamine. We know dopamine is the happy hormone. It feels so good and you will think that he will change this time and you hope that finally this is it. Our relationship is getting better. But you can keep hoping because it will not change. Not. It will not change. The hard truth is this hot and cold experience, this love-hate relationship, when this keeps going for years, you will become chemically hooked without realizing it. Your brain will tell you it's okay. You will think that the bond between you and your abusive partner is still love. But it's not love. Love doesn't hurt. Love is not violent. Love does not gaslight. Love does not manipulate. It's not love. It's trauma. It's a trauma bond. That's how trauma bond is formed. Trauma bonding would feel like you're missing him desperately even when he hurts you. The thought of leaving him already hurts you. Your family or maybe your friends who are watching you and knowing that you are in an abusive relationship, you will defend your partner from them. You will. You will say, it's okay. He loves me. But it's not all bad news. Here's the good news. Trauma bonds can be broken. Yes, we can break trauma bonds. We can break the bond. How do I know this? Because I broke mine. I broke my trauma bond. It will take time. It will require consistent support. It will require intentional healing. But it is possible. And I hope that the signs when you realize that you are in an abusive relationship, you will take action. Do not wait for the time where it will take a toll on your mental health, when it will take a toll on the mental health of your children. I made a mistake of waiting for too long, that it impacted the mental health of my child. Did all this explanation hit home? Have you been feeling all this but couldn't name what it is? I understand that, because when I was in that relationship, I don't know what it is. I didn't know what was going on, but I know something was wrong. If you have questions or clarifications, if you want to understand more about trauma bonding, you can ask me. I'm a safe space. For those who are beyond this dynamics, those who have passed this situation, those who already broke their bond, those who have left that relationship, if you are ready to move forward, if you are ready to stop abandoning yourself, if you are ready to reclaim your self worth, if you are ready to love yourself again, I can help you process so that it will not happen again. If we were in a bad relationship, we have the tendency to attract the same abusive men. We have the tendency to attract the same unavailable men. I will help you process that so that it will not happen again. And that's where I come in. I can help you break that pattern.